The camera doesn't lie. The referee's hand hits the mat for the third time, and in that moment, everything Bron Breakker has built comes crashing down like a steel cage collapsing on itself. This isn't just another loss. This isn't just another bad night. This is the ending nobody saw coming, the kind of brutal, soul-crushing defeat that changes careers, that rewrites destinies, that sends shockwaves through the entire wrestling world. And by the time we reach the end of this video, you're going to understand why what happened on Monday Night Raw doesn't just affect Bron Breakker, it affects everyone who steps foot in that ring. What you're about to witness is the complete breakdown of a monster. The systematic destruction of a man who was supposed to be unstoppable. And the revelation at the end? It's going to leave you speechless. Before we dive into this chaos, I need you to do something for me. If you love this business, if you live for these moments of pure wrestling drama, hit that subscribe button right now. Join the SLAMZONE family, because we're building something special here, and I want you to be part of it. We break down the moments that matter, the stories that shake the foundation of professional wrestling, and I promise you, we're just getting started. So subscribe, turn on those notifications, and let's experience this journey together. Because what we're about to witness, you're not going to believe it. Now let's rewind to where this nightmare began. The Intercontinental Championship. For weeks, Bron Breakker has held the title like it's welded to his body. He's been dominant, he's been vicious, he's been everything WWE needed him to be. The second-generation superstar, son of Rick Steiner, nephew of Scott Steiner, carrying that legendary bloodline on his shoulders like armor. Every defense has been a statement. Every victory has been a declaration that this title, this division, this entire show belongs to him. But Monday Night Raw had other plans. The arena is electric. You can feel it through the screen, that buzzing energy that only happens when something massive is about to go down. The crowd is on their feet before the bell even rings, because they know. They sense it. This isn't going to be just another match. The challenger steps into the ring, and you can see it in Breakker's eyes, that cold, calculated confidence. He's faced everyone. He's beaten everyone. What's one more body to add to the pile? The bell rings. And from the very first lockup, something feels different. The challenger isn't backing down. He's matching Breakker's intensity, matching his power, and suddenly, that invincible aura around the champion starts to crack. Just a hairline fracture at first, barely noticeable, but it's there. Breakker throws his opponent into the corner, follows up with a devastating clothesline that echoes through the arena like a gunshot. The crowd gasps. This is the Breakker they know, brutal, relentless, unstoppable. But the challenger gets up. He gets up, and there's something in his eyes now. Not fear. Not doubt. Determination. Pure, unfiltered determination. And that's when you realize this match is going to be different. This is going to be a war. The pace quickens. Breakker whips his opponent off the ropes, but it's countered a huge shoulder tackle that actually staggers the champion backward. The arena erupts. When was the last time anyone moved Bron Breakker like that? When was the last time this man looked even remotely vulnerable? The commentary team is losing their minds, and you can hear the shift in their voices. This isn't the script they expected. This isn't the domination they've witnessed week after week. Breakker charges forward, fury burning in his eyes. Nobody makes him look weak. Nobody. He unleashes a combination of strikes that would put most men through the canvas, each blow landing with sickening impact. The challenger staggers, drops to one knee, and for a moment, it looks like normal service is about to resume. Breakker backs up, measuring his opponent, that signature smirk creeping across his face. He's about to end this. He charges for the spear. But at the last possible second counter, the challenger leapfrogs over Breakker, and the champion crashes shoulder first into the ring post. The metallic clang resonates through the arena like a death knell. Breakker stumbles backward, clutching his shoulder, and the crowd is absolutely losing it. The volume is deafening. You can feel the momentum shifting, swinging like a wrecking ball toward the challenger. The opponent doesn't waste a second. He grabs Breakker, sets him up DDT. Breakker's head spikes into the mat, and the first cover of the match. The referee slides into position. 1, 2. Breakker kicks out, but it's not the explosive kickout we're used to. There's hesitation there. There's damage. Now both men are on their feet, circling each other like predators. The psychological warfare is in full effect. Breakker's trying to shake off the cobwebs, rolling his shoulder, testing his range of motion. The challenger sees it. Like a shark smelling blood in the water, he sees that weakness, and he's about to exploit it. Halfway through this war, and I need to pause for just a second. If you're feeling this, if your heart is racing watching this unfold, do me a favor, hit that like button. Drop a comment and tell me who you think is walking out of this match as champion. And if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? SLAMZONE is your home for the most intense wrestling breakdowns on YouTube. We live for these moments together. Now back to the action, because it's about to get even crazier. The challenger goes to work on that injured shoulder. A targeted kick. Another. He locks in an armbar, wrenching back with everything he's got, trying to tear that limb right out of the socket. Breaker's face is a mask of agony, teeth gritted, veins bulging in his neck as he fights against the pain. The referee is in his face, asking if he wants to quit, and the roar from Breaker is primal. He doesn't quit. He doesn't tap. He drags himself, inch by agonizing inch, toward the ropes. His fingertips graze the bottom rope. The hold is broken, but the damage is done. Breaker pulls himself up using the ropes, and you can see it now. The champion is hurt. Really hurt. His left arm is hanging slightly, the shoulder clearly compromised. But this is where champions are made, right? This is where legends prove why they're legends. Breaker charges forward anyway, his good arm cocked back for a massive clothesline. He connects. The challenger goes down hard, and Breaker, running on pure adrenaline and fury, drags him to the center of the ring. Cover. 1, 2, kick out. The frustration is written all over Breaker's face. What does he have to do? How many times does he have to put this man down? He backs up, calling for the gorilla press. The crowd knows what's coming. If he hits this, it's over. Breaker lifts his opponent high overhead with one arm. The power is absolutely insane, but the injured shoulder betrays him. For just a split second, his grip falters, and the challenger slips out behind him. Roll up. Out of nowhere. The referee counts 1, 2, no. Breaker barely kicks out, and the entire arena thought it was over. You can hear it in the collective gasp, the groan of disbelief when Breaker's shoulder lifts off the mat at 2.9 seconds. That was inches from disaster. Millimeters from catastrophe. Both men are exhausted now. Sweat pours down their faces. Every breath is labored. Every movement is calculated. This has become a battle of wills, a test of who wants it more, who can dig deeper into that reserve tank and pull out one more miracle. The challenger strikes first. Super kick to the jaw. Breaker stumbles but doesn't fall. Another super kick. Still standing, but barely. The champion is running on fumes, on instinct, on the sheer refusal to let go of what he's built. The challenger bounces off the ropes for momentum, but Breaker catches him. Somehow, someway, with one good arm and pure determination, he lifts him up for the power slam. The impact shakes the ring. Both men are down. The referee starts counting. At 7, Breaker drapes an arm over his opponent. 1, 2, kick out. The place is unglued. Fans are on their feet, phones in the air, capturing this instant classic. This is the kind of match that gets talked about for years. Breaker somehow gets to his feet first. He's calling for it. The Steiner recliner. His family's legacy move. If he locks this in, it's over. He's never lost when he's locked in the recliner. He turns his opponent over, starts to sit back into the submission, but the challenger uses the last bit of his strength to push forward, sending Breaker face first into the turnbuckle. The champion stumbles backward, dazed. The challenger springs to his feet, finishing move. He hits it clean, picture perfect, and the crowd erupts. Cover. 1, 2, 3. The bell rings. And just like that, Bron Breaker's reign as Intercontinental Champion is over. The arena is absolute pandemonium. The new champion collapses in the center of the ring, title clutched to his chest, tears streaming down his face as the reality sets in. Meanwhile, Breaker sits in the corner, hands on his knees, staring at nothing. You can see his mind processing what just happened. The invincibility is shattered. The dominance is broken. But that's not even the shocking part. As Breaker slowly exits the ring, the camera follows him up the ramp. His face is stone. No emotion. No reaction. Just cold, calculated focus. And when he reaches the top of the ramp, he doesn't turn back. He doesn't look at the ring one last time. He just keeps walking, and the rumors that have been swirling for weeks suddenly feel very, very real. Because the revelation isn't just about the loss. It's about what comes after. Reports are now flooding in that Bron Breaker's contract situation with WWE has reached a critical point. Backstage sources suggest that this loss wasn't just a creative decision, it was a message. The kind of message that gets sent when negotiations break down, when a superstar and the company can't see eye to eye on the future. The kind of message that precedes departures. Is Bron Breakker done with Raw? Is this the end of his WWE run entirely? The whispers suggest that creative frustrations, contract disputes, and the desire for a fresh start might be pulling one of the most dominant champions in recent memory away from the company. And if that's true, if Breakker really is finished with Monday Night Raw, this loss takes on a completely different meaning. This wasn't just the end of a title reign, it was the end of an era. The wrestling world is buzzing right now with speculation. Could Breakker show up somewhere else? Could this be a negotiating tactic? Or is this genuinely goodbye? The uncertainty is driving everyone crazy, and that's exactly what makes this story so compelling. Before we wrap this up, I need you to do something. Hit that like button if this story grabbed you. Subscribe to SLAMZONE if you want to stay ahead of every twist, every turn, every shocking moment in professional wrestling. Share this video with every wrestling fan you know, because this conversation is just getting started. Turn on those notifications so you never miss when we break down the next massive story. We're building the best wrestling community on YouTube, and I want you right here with us. The fall of Bron Breakker isn't just another storyline, it's a reminder that in this business, nothing lasts forever. Dominance fades, championships change hands, and sometimes, the biggest stars walk away when you least expect it. Whether this is the end of Breakker's Raw journey or just the beginning of something even bigger, one thing is certain: the landscape of professional wrestling just shifted dramatically. What happens next? That's the question everyone's asking. And trust me, we'll be right here breaking it all down as the story unfolds. This is SLAMZONE, where we live for these moments, where we dissect the drama, the action, and the real stories behind the curtain. Thank you for watching, thank you for being part of this family, and I'll see you in the next one. This is where legends are made, and this is where they fall.